doing? This is Yasmin Jairo. How was your week? What are you gonna do in the weekend? I'm pretty tired, and I will keep this one short. But I still wanted to make it because I think it's important, and it can help you to be more focused and also be more successful. So we all know about competition, right? Some oh, I'm sorry. That's the alarm. It's telling me that it's time for bed. Yeah, I have to go to bed early to get up early so that I can start selling early and so that I can hit the daily target that I have. So I had the goals like short term to find 10 customers a day. With that, I earn 50 euros a day. Then the mid-term goal was to find 15 customers a day and earn 75 euros a day because it's a package for package of greeting cards for 5 euros. Then you multiply that times the amount of sales or the amount of customers. And then the long-term goal was to find 20 customers in a day, and that would be 100 euros every day. And if I work 20, so 100 euros a day, and if I work 20 days in a month, Monday till Friday, that's 2,000 euros a month, which is okay. But now last Wednesday, I made 24 sales, and I earned 120 euros in one day, and I also received like 350 as a donation, so it was a bit more than 120 euros in a day. So even with my disability, uh, a lot is possible. So let's talk about this idea of competition. Some people think that business is like a war, and some people think that they should compete with other companies and that they should get their customers and that they should put those businesses out of business, right? Because that's the hard, cruel reality of business, right? Uh, so I am now. This is my second company. I'm running it for more than 7 years. Last year in April, I made it viable and successful, and now in this month, I am after April. I got a lot of back pains, and I couldn't work for 2 months. So that was fucked up a lot because I thought I finally made it, and then that happened, and I couldn't work. But now this month, I have achieved all those three sales goals that I mentioned, and my company is once again viable and successful. And this time I am, thank heavens and thank God, I'm not having any pain in my back, so it's great. I am pretty tired, but don't worry about it. I will have a good night's sleep, and I can always take a few days off to rest. Uh, but I've actually noticed that if you work a little bit and you earn a little bit money and it's not enough, that you get tired. And if you work normally, like the 40 hours a week, and you earn normally, you get tired. And if you work more, if you work the 50, 60 hours a week and you get more money, you are also tired. But it's best to work more and be tired with your wallet and your pockets full of money, right? Okay, so to get back on this idea of competition and what have I done with my business to compete? uh, uh, I have actually not done anything, to be honest. In the beginning, more than 6 years ago, when I was making my website for my company, I would go on other companies' websites that also sell greeting cards and take a look at them. They have beautiful websites. They have beautiful greeting cards, and so I tried a little bit to model that, but just a little bit because I wanted my company to be completely different and better than they are, right? So and at one time I started in the beginning we would buy greeting cards in Belgium and resell them via door-to-door selling. And after a while, I started designing my own greeting cards. And then I had unique designs, unique products, and I wrote a lot of books, and they are also unique. And at some time, I was listening to this book, The Science of Getting Rich, and he talks about the competitive method and the creative method, and that the competitive method is like a ladder to success. But when you reach it, you throw down the ladder, and others can't climb it, right? And with the creative method, you're actually creating something unique, and then you are just looking for people who like that and who would like to pay money for that. So actually I don't compete. I have designed unique products that you can't get anywhere in the world but from me and from my company, and I just look for people that like that, love that, want that, and are willing to pay money for that, right? So I don't want, and I don't need, and I don't want to put anyone out of business. I want the best for everybody. I want other people at the greeting cards companies, the competitors. I want them to be successful. I want them to be able to pay their bills and take care of their families. I don't know who the hell came up with this. Uh, Kill them, put them out of business, take their customers, take their clients, and uh, that then when they go broke and bust, that they can't pay their bills and take care of their families is none of your problems. What the hell is that kind of an attitude to have, right? It I think, I'm not sure, but I think it was like how do you say it? Like, that it was thought of and said by one of these crazy professors somewhere at a business school, and then it just caught on, right? Those people who don't have a business, who have no clue how to start and run a business and make it successful. From someone like that, it probably came, and then it's just caught on because of the sheep factor and the regurgitating of what people do with those kinds of sayings, right? And I think it's bad. It's a very bad way to think. It's a very bad way to behave, and it's a very bad attitude. It is destructive, right? I think, well, I know actually, and you know it too. There are more than 7 billion people in the world. Uh, there is there are mountains of money. There is plenty of money. It just keeps replenishing every week to everybody, right? Uh, there is absolute abundance, right? Um, so and let's take a look at this example, and then you will understand that the so-called competition is not real competition, and I will explain it to you. So let's, for example, say that we will take five companies that sell greeting cards, right? Because I'm in the greeting cards business, but you can take five companies out of every business, right? So we have like Hallmark, Greets, and then we have another company that sells greeting cards, and then we have another company that sells greeting cards, and then we have Hyro International, which is my company that also sells greeting cards, right? And now you would say that these five companies are competing with each other, right? But so that's the situation now, today, this week, this month, this year. 10 years later, 10 years later, you still have the same five companies, but maybe now the number one is Greets, because people like to design their own greeting cards with their own picture, and they offer that, so they become the number one because they sell the most. And then we have Hallmark, who is selling greeting cards for more than 100 years. And then we have the third company that sells greeting cards. And then we have Hyro International that sells greeting cards. and that has built a team and became more successful. And then we have the other company, the fifth one, that was also selling the greeting cards. And they're all five selling greeting cards to people. They're all five, they are successful, they're earning millions. So where is the competition? It is There is no real competition. It is coexistence, and not only coexistence in the greeting cards industry, but coexistence in the computers industry with Apple, Hewlett Packard, and Microsoft, and Dell, and all those companies. 10 years later, they're still there. They're all successful. They're making millions. Where's the real competition? If it was real competition, after 10 years, there will only be one company left, and the others would be not existing anymore. There would only be one left. But 10 years later, they're all there, all five successful, making the millions. So there is no real competition. And it is a destructive way of thinking, because you don't. I'm sorry, English is my third language, and I don't know all the words in English, so I have to look it up. Let's see. Here there are a few translations, like to award, to allow, to grant. To not begrudge. So I don't know which one is the correct one, but your attitude should be: I want health, wealth, happiness, and success for myself, and I want health, wealth, happiness, and success for all the other people in the world, and that also includes your competitors. That is the best attitude that you should have. And if you have that attitude and you use the creative method, you just create something unique and you look for people who want that, or you look at the products and businesses and you find a way to do it cheaper or better, then you find people who want that cheaper and better way. And you can save yourself the time of worrying about competition. You just focus on your unique thing and you look for people who want that, and you focus on making it even better and more attractive to more people, because there is also an abundance of people and a abundance of customers, right? I don't know, uh, for for many people and many businesses, the number of clients that you need to make a very good living is different. It depends on your profit margin on every product. But if you have 100,000 customers that repeatedly buy from you, that is maybe more than enough to make you a millionaire, for example, right? So there is more than enough for everybody, right? Okay. Some of the people in business will think that I'm completely crazy and I've lost my mind. They are free to think whatever they want. I'm doing it via the creative method, and I'm achieving my goals, and I've made my company successful again. So this creative method works, and you could use it too, and have a much better attitude and a much better business, and you can sleep a lot better because you're focused on your unique thing, and you don't have to worry about the competition, right? And maybe you should listen to this book. It's free on as audiobook on YouTube, or actually the two books, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. I especially recommend that you listen to the chapter on gratitude, and that you practice gratitude every day out loud, and that you start doing business with the creative method. And this other book is the Blue Ocean Strategy, which will tell you, which is also free on YouTube as an audiobook, which will tell you that you should focus on your own unique thing and make it so great and wonderful that you make the competition not irrelevant, right? Okay. I know I can't help everybody, but I hope I've helped you a little bit to have more peace of mind and to sleep better. And when you have peace of mind, you can implement more effectively, and get much better results, and be more successful, and also be more kind, be more caring, be more giving to other people. Uh, about most people are good, and we all want the good things of life, right? So maybe we could help each other a little bit. Maybe your competitors can sell your product on their website, and they get a cut and you get a cut. And because of this collaboration, this working together, you have, instead of a small local reach to people, you have a nationwide, through the country reach, and getting more customers and getting more successful. Isn't that a much better way to go about it? I think it is. Okay, thank you very much. I'm sorry that I am so tired. I hope I have explained everything to you in a good way and given you some good value. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend. Please subscribe to my channel, and push this notifications button, so that if I have a new video with some good advice or a good idea or a good strategy, that you automatically get it, right? Okay, so thanks again, and until next time, this is Jasmin Jairo from the Netherlands. Bye bye.